That was weird. Let me check the audio real fast. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was weird. Just buffered and crashed, basically. My stream just, yeah. I don't know what happened. My stream just decided to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a good thing you said something about it, or else I probably wouldn't even noticed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, where's the thing? Hello. Ooh, you made me breakfast. Okay, well, give me a second. Is your TV on? Yes. I hope so. On? I hope my TV's on. Because I'm playing this game and I'm in a very precarious situation. Also, it's nighttime. Do you have any milk?
Yeah, a little. Want to buy some milk?
Wait, you can hear my TV? Do you have a TV going on in the background?
No. I was cooking. That was it.
The phone's turned down. You can't hear Minecraft, can you? No. You might be hearing also outside noises, because for whatever reason this place has really bad insulation. At least it's noise insulation.
I did not a lot of syrup, and I did the mixing the egg for you.
Wait, if I don't talk, you can hear things? When it's like...
Computer.
Yeah, I think what you're hearing is outside. Could also be my computer kicking up, but no, my computer's shut down. Alright, I'm gonna eat real fast. My wife made me breakfast. Oh, it's leaking everywhere. Hi Winston, you're not getting any food. Let's see. I had to format a lot of things recently. I had to format my whole PlayStation because it wouldn't update. That was fun. It's lunchtime. Yeah, so not for you, it's like 8 o'clock right now.
Yeah?
Or later. Yeah. 8 or 9.
I'm so curious why it's putting your stuff out to Europe.
What?
I'm so curious why it's putting your videos out into Europe.
Look at this guy flexing on the rest of us. My man eats dinner.
At breakfast time.
There's only one person's watching my stream, but there's definitely 2. It's late here. You could use a little too much syrup, but yeah.
For mine I did, but I just did like a and that's it. I put it on the top thing and then smushed it with the sausage.
Hey, you. No. It's dark outside for you because it is for me. Oh, is it dark outside for me? No. It's not dark outside. It's pretty bright because there's a bunch of snow on the ground. The hell was that?
What? A chair?
No. Like a weird noise of Minecraft.
Oh, the...
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard that?
I didn't hear it, but I would hear it when I was playing Minecraft by myself and I got freaked out and just got off.
I had snow 3 days ago, then it stopped. Yeah. It's been kind of hit or miss here, too. Let me sleep. Just so it's not, no monsters come and kill me while I'm eating. Is that good? Good.
I did yours like the mixed egg and mine's like sunny side up, so. I'm gonna do the dishes. So.
I'm a sleepy boy. It's true.
What time did you wake up this morning? I was dead. Eepy deepy little guy. What is that?
You know, after the stream one day, we could play Mario Strikers.
That'd be fun. The tennis?
No. It's soccer.
That was tennis is fun. We definitely should stream that.
Move, doggy.
Just getting this phone out.
I need to wash my hands now.
It's that good. It's finger licking good.
Tobias says, you want to understand, woman.
What you talking about? What is he talking about? What wouldn't I understand? Oh, the eepy deepy or whatever? Yeah, I probably don't understand.
Milk. That was a very surreal experience. I was just walking through my house trying to get some milk and it was playing Minecraft music in my ears. Like, I am the Steve.
Did you take the rest of the milk?
There's a little bit more, but you can have some of this. I'm just gonna drink a little.
Okay. I'm like, I wanted some too.
Good move, doggy. Whoa. Oh yeah, I can shower.
Or what?
Here.
You draw?
You drew all the slimes in Terraria.
Freaking hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Dope as shit. Alright. Well.
I love it. I did that.
I think we're going to do a pretty short stream today. Mostly because I just want to play other games.
And Bluey came out.
Oh, yeah! Bluey came out. You have another drawing coming up?
Hi, puppies.
Maybe I'll have you draw my background border for my channel.
That'd be cool.
Would be cool. I don't know what it'd be. Stop burping so much. You're right, I'm in the presence of a lady. I need to not burp so much.
Already been there, already done that. I don't give a shit.
I know. You know, I used to be very polite about my burps, and then I watched frickin' Morty, and then I thought it was funny how he burped. So I started doing that when I was like in high school, and now that's just how I burp.
Wow.
Where you just keep talking through the burp.
We should make like a podcast.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is the podcast.
While you game.
What?
While you game.
You want this other earbud? So you can hear the music?
Music?
That,
One second.
that and so I can hear you. On your banner would be an honor, but I'm not original. That's fine. Neither am I. The whole idea for this channel came from basically just the Game Grumps. And a bunch of other YouTubers.
I'm trying to think of what ideas you would like. Hi.
Well, if you could go draw, like, you know the outfit I was wearing for Tears of the Kingdom? Basically just that.
The bunny guy
Yeah. If you could draw him...
in Minecraft and in other games.
I don't know. Basically just whatever you want. You could just do him looking upon a landscape if you wanted to, but it's whatever.
There's snow on the tree.
Yeah, there is still a tweet.
No on the tree. Are you good boys?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How puppies? Come here, boys. Come here, puppies.
I'm not very good at drawing characters. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Beep, 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 beep. Bong!
Back to what I was saying about PC gaming, though. I think it's completely overrated. I also think people that buy a PC to play games you can play on a console are really dumb. You could reuse the stream image. Yeah, I think that is what my banner is, I think. I did a bunch of filtering over that to make it look really cool and have purple in it. Because purple's kind of the channel color.
And my controller.
Yep, that's why I play with your controller.
Of course you do.
Yeah, the Dark Soul image, yeah. I'm pretty sure your banner, it auto picks your banner to be your stream photo until it picks like a image in the stream. Because it used to just be that it would be like this weird landscape, and that's because that's what I had as my banner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, look.
4.
Who's doing my strategy that I said?
Not you.
Exactly. You.
It was a strategy that I came up with.
No, it's not. I said it on stream, there's proof.
1, 2, 3, 4. Look, behind every smart man. And it ends it right there.
Freaking Rudo.
Behind every smart man is a woman trying to take the credit. Yep, it's true, Humphrey Biden.
He said I was lying.
Yeah, is a lying woman, yeah.
Can't see the pink sheeps in the barn.
You can't see any of the animals in the barn.
I don't know why, but this is bringing me back to like when I first played Minecraft.
Yeah? Oh, do you want an earbud?
Oh.
You have greasy fingers? Okay. It's your left one. It's the left ear. That way we can hear each other.
Oh, baby.
He's a coop pup.
Need to play some more, huh? Play? You know that word. His ears perk when I say it. Play. Wanna go play?
I sent you an image.
Image.
An image.
Emoji.
Where?
I'm a G.
I was. Yeah, man.
I say we should start saying English words how they're supposed to be said.
Yeah, that is the image I was talking about. You're totally right. That's the default, like, stream image if you don't do anything with your channel. And that's what it was for the first, like, year of me streaming. I only recently changed it to the other one.
Lights, camera, action.
There's a spider on my roof!
Freaking spider!
Damn spider.
There's a zombie too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
I don't remember when I made the other one. I think it was when I was making, like, my thumbnails and stuff. There is no roof. There is. You just don't know good roof if it fell on you. I leave a lot of gaps in my creations, don't I?
Yeah, you do. That's okay.
Well, it's just so you can see the outside, get some natural light. It's not finished. It totally is finished. That's exactly where I was going to leave it. Because I'm a dumb asshole. Why?
Is that
why?
It's not centered.
Yeah.
That's gonna bug me.
Yeah, I need to redo
Why
that.
would you do that?
I need to redo all of it.
Why?
Why would it need to be centered? Oh, nah. Yeah, that's the problem when you build things on top of the things you've already built. Is you end up with shit like that. This is gonna haunt me. Don't worry, I'm actually gonna redo. Do you see these like little lines here? I'm gonna redo these actually.
You better.
Down here.
You better.
On this layer and over there. But I'm not gonna redo it right here.
Why are you burping so much?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just work here. I hope. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Other side.
This is tall enough. 2, 3, 4. Probably not. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna find your address if you don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. To be honest, I'll probably not do it for another like year.
Go do it right now.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
I had a design I was gonna actually do and implement on the wall, but I don't remember what it was. Also, with this in the way, I don't know if I can even do it anymore.
Holy crap. Kind of looks like the Colosseum.
That's what it was originally used for. This design was I was making a sand coliseum. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I decided to reuse the design for this. And don't worry, the windows are not going to just be square. Wait, someone took his light back? That's funny. Because they saw what I did to my castle. I just liked my own video, so it probably came back.
Who liked what?
Someone took their like back. Like they liked my video, then they clicked it again to take it back.
I do that on accident.
I do it. I like videos on accident all the time when I'm watching shorts. Yeah, the last stream had a few more likes than this stream does. It also had a lot more views. See that little dirt map, that dirt little line right there? That's how I used to scale the wall.
Then you got some scaffolding.
Yeah.
I almost forgot what it's called.
I used to be very freaking ghetto with my, like if you would have seen the scaffolding I used for freaking this, it would have been dirt everywhere while I was building that.
What's that orange thing?
What orange thing?
Down there.
That one?
Oh, that's scaffolding.
No, that's, I think, a crafting table.
No, it's scaffolding.
I heard someone snooze. Yeah, it's the dog. He snores.
He's a sleepy boy and he's right by the mic.
Yep. No matter where I put the mic, he always finds a way to sit right by it.
That's true, he does.
Yep. Him and Ahsoka would do this exact same thing.
It's scaffolding.
It probably is. Scaffolding I forgot to go break. I can't get over there.
Jump.
I don't think I can.
Jump.
My cat is sleeping next to me right now.
Aww. didn't think you're actually gonna do it, you stupid.
I'm stupid.
Absolutely.
Me, I'm stupid.
Me?
Is that what you trying to say?
No.
I'm stupid?
You're not.
You trying to call me stupid?
You're not stupid.
You just called me stupid, so therefore I
didn't
am.
mean it.
The intrusive thoughts won. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna check to see if it's too tall.
Tweet.
Hey, got a like back. Yeah, that was me. I like my own video. I sometimes forget. What do you think, Whitney? What do you think?
Interesting.
Taller? You need one more layer and then make it dome at the top. Why are you useless?
I made you breakfast.
It's a modern buildings, windows everywhere. Yeah, it's like it does kind of look like building a skyscraper, doesn't it?
Like the start of it.
Yeah.
Doggy.
I'll do one more layer.
Oh, my
And I'll
bad.
dome it, and then we'll call it a stream. Even though technically it's 2 streams because it quit out in the middle of it.
Oof.
Yeah, 30 minutes in, I just decided to shut my stream off for no reason.
I'm sorry. I literally fell asleep, and then I heard you start up the stream, and then I fell asleep again. I don't know how long I was sleeping, but then I just got up. Just made some
It's a good
breakfast.
story.
Oh shit.
No. Biggest fantasy castle next to the biggest office building. It's true though. See, I'm thinking about just cutting out these middle sections. And then obviously mining these to make them look not square, because I don't like square windows.
I don't really like the tiers.
What do you mean?
Not those. Look down. Go over. I hate those. What? Why?
Why not?
I don't know. They look dumb.
Why?
Oh.
What?
My back.
Big back.
My eyes.
You guys
Did
want
you
to see?
tell him that you got GameCube games?
Yeah. It's a giant shoe. True.
Whoa. Oh, it's snow.
Yeah, this is a problem with this roof. What was that noise for? But the shoe is rock. There is a back where I grew up. There's a giant. I wouldn't say mountain, but it's a big old boulder that's the size of a mountain. That's in the shape of a shoe. Or a boot. I think it's a boot, actually.
A boot.
I think they call it boot rock.
Do you understand this?
Nope. You mean Italy? Yep. I can't read it, girl.
And I thought that was just a figure of speech. Freeze your butt
Froze
off.
your ass off, yeah. Look, I'm doing the thing.
Snow.
No more snow.
No.
No more snow. It's gotta be at least a mountain size. Oh man. The poor cobbler that made Italy. I just realized I haven't been talking at all. I've just been playing the game. Like a boring ass. I know I can just do this, but it's not as fun. That and muscle memory just tells me to look back at the rock, the stone. Imagine if your office building was so freaking big that clouds are going through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're a rabbit who can talk. At least be thankful. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's so many people out there that can talk but aren't rabbits. Just think how unlucky they are compared to me. Alrighty then. You have a question. What is your question? Why did your channel image is Lavio, if that's even his name? It's Ravio, I think. Ravio? It's because when I was playing Breath of the Wild for the first time, I got his mask, and I thought it looked really freaking funny. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought it looked really goofy, but also I loved it. And so when I made my channel, I wanted that to be kind of like my icon. Yes, I have. Link Between Worlds. I accidentally traded it with a person because, you know, back in the day we traded video games because there were actually physical copies. I traded it with a guy for Mario Kart because I just wanted to borrow Mario Kart for a bit. And he then left town and I never got my copy back. So I don't have Link Between Worlds anymore. I'd love to replay it, but I can't.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could emulate it, but I don't know if my computer can handle 3DS. I know my computer can barely handle DS. Is yours in French or is it in English? Maybe I'll borrow that shit.
That shit.
That shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go do dishes.
Okay. Love you. I'm gonna play some games after I'm done streaming.
No.
Okay, fine. In French, but I live in Europe. I mean, is France not in Europe? Am I dumb American that thought France was not in Europe? Or am I dumb American that thinks France is in Europe? My cough? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what you're talking about, but I can. I do cough really weird on purpose, but yeah. No, it is. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Are you saying you're in Europe because I can't borrow it? Yeah. Makes sense. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just kind of like, I don't know why I cough like that. I do it on purpose. It's not. I don't know why. I mindlessly do it now. Oh. Thank you.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Going through the house with Minecraft.
Yep.
Yep.
That was freaking funny, dude. Yeah. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why I cough like that, but I do. Excuse me.
Bless you.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop! I can't stop, dude. I'll die. If I don't let it out, I'll die. The funny is, I can actually burp on command if I wanted to. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Hide your mic at least. My mic is actually pretty far away from me. So, I mean, how much notice do you get that you need a burp? Because I don't get any. My burp department kind of just does whatever they want without asking. I've talked to them about it, but they don't really seem to care. You know? They kind of blame, they blame it mostly on the fart department, but I know who's really lacking. Is my hand minimum size? No. How would I be using this controller so efficiently if it was? My mic is just far away, okay? Oh, you mean like cover your mouth? I could do that too. But then I have to let go of the controller, dude. And you don't understand. Gamers got a game. Hello, Glamrock. How's it going? Throw it in the air for the burp and catch it when you're finished. Oh, hi. You got yourself a new subscriber. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you. What's up with these Minecraft videos actually getting me, popularity? Do I just have to become a Minecraft streamer now? Like I just have to? Like all my streams just have to be Minecraft now? I mean, I'm down. But I am going to be playing Last of Us 2 Remastered this next week. And probably some GameCube games coming up here soon. This is your life now. Just constantly having ADHD builds where I half finish them. Get out of here, you zombies. Oh, shit. There's a skeleton who's gonna shoot me off. Told you. Well, that's the second time that's happened today. Zombies. Yeah, man. Plural zombie. Okay, something actually flew off the sticks. That's fine. I'll get that later. Oh, hey. Zombie. Yeah, when there's one of them, it's a zombie. Some people say zombie, but they pronounce it wrong. But when there's multiple, it's zombies. I zombies, you zombies, he, she, me zombies. Zombie, zomboing. This is a new language no one told me about. I'd say the word of the language, but I'd get blocked on YouTube. Can't say the R word anymore. Okay, let's go look at this. I don't know if I want to go back up there. Feeling kind of lazy. Oh yeah, it's definitely tall enough. For sure. In French, it's un-zombie or un-zombie. How do you pronounce a Z in French? It is un-zombie. Yeah, how do you pronounce the Z in French? Is it just Z? Like, just normal? Or is it yombi? Like, silent? Zombie? Like you? Alright, you know what we could do, actually? Finish the roof later, because I'm bored and I'm sick of going up and down there and dying. And when there are multiple zombies, it's these nuts. Anyway, sticks, because I don't want to go grab the ones out there. And just normal. There's no normal cobblestone here. Man. Alright, will I die if I... Probably, right? Once I do this. Goodbye, world. Are those famous last words just like, would I die if... You know what I mean? Okay, the idea here is I need to level this all out. So you get to the lowest point, which I believe is right here, and break everything. He's finally doing the interior. Not really. I still need like some cobblestone for some shovels. So I actually need to go down a little bit, find some stone. Here we go. Each one of these is a shovel. I also need to make some axes for wood. It's been 84 years. It's true. It has been. And it'll be another 84 before I touch the interior again. Alright. That should be enough, I think. Let me just cover this up with dirt. And boom. Let me grab some wood for a crafting table. SpongeBob sad face. Oh, I don't want to make freaking... Where did I have all the wood? Oh, I already had wood. Awkward. Alright, let's make as many shovels as I can. Then some axes. And let's get her going. First, let's cut down most of these trees. That way I can see everything. The castle that I built before, the big one, besides this one, I actually leveled out before I built. I need to tell you something. What's that? You actually haven't been subscribed this whole time? Top 10 anime betrayals. You think my builds look like shit? Because so do I. I probably won't be able to watch your streams for a week. Dang, dude, why? You have finals coming up or something? Freaking Europe and your actual good educational system. It's a school thing, yeah. I assumed as much. So when you graduate French high school, does your diploma come with a cigar? Or a cigarette? Or just a baguette? Because I'm unsure. I've heard both ways. I have to go observe someone doing real work. Oh, interesting. Apparently you don't do that in America. Nah, in America cigarettes cause cancer. But only in America. So ooh, got it. That's what I'm talking about. Mindlessly cutting down trees. Oh, there's so many trees. Why did I plant all these? Stop it. Not planning more. I have to observe an architect. Ooh. That's what you're doing right now, my guy. There ain't nobody else in this world is more architectural than me. IRL, sorry, buddy. Everyone knows if you can build a castle in Minecraft, you can build one in real life. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna do the landscaping here off screen. I wish I could switch to another game or something, but yeah, okay. You trying to tell me that this doesn't translate to real world skill, dude? Why would you lie to me like that, dude? Dude, all my favorite YouTubers are leaving YouTube, man. Not all of my favorite, but a lot of them are. Matt Pat's leaving YouTube. Freaking Moo from the Vanos crew is leaving YouTube. It's crazy. Matt Pat, yeah. Yeah, he was trending. His announcement that he's leaving YouTube. I'm unsure, like, not why someone would leave. I get it, right? I'm just like Moo is going from doing this to like a normal job, and hopefully it's like a job that he really likes, you know. Actually, I don't know Matt Pat from the 4 that stopped. What do you mean? um, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've like only ever wanted to go into a creative field my entire life, where like all through high school, all I was thinking about was like stories I was gonna write. Or 4 YouTubers that stopped recently. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I mean, I get it. Like, do you want to do that till you die? And I totally get the fact of like, you know, Matt, Pat, and Moo are, you know, dads now, and it's a whole different thing. And also the fact that the internet's just changing. I mean, the fact that like even Vanoss isn't as excited about making videos anymore as he used to be just kind of shows like how much the internet is changing. And because like you could tell when everyone was just having fun with everything, when like you could tell. Now there's a lot more references to just like this is like it just being their jobs. In my pet video, yeah, it was pretty. I don't know. The thing is, it's weird because I didn't have as much of a connection with Matt Pat as I did with like Moo at one point. But it just like the idea of it is kind of just interesting to me. Like, it's not every day you have a YouTuber with as many subscribers as they have, you know, quitting YouTube, not because of a scandal or something, you know, just because they want to. And it's just odd to me. I mean, I don't know. Matt Pat, yeah, I know a lot of people that were really into GT Live and game theory. I used to be really into game theory. Now I pretty much just watch the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff because, or any other indie game stuff. Whenever they do like a mainstream game and have like a outlandish theory, it's and of course it's always been like this, but it's just like I like very serious theories about like lore and stuff over theories like you know, does Samus drink freaking protein drinks every day? You know, and I know there's an audience for that. You know, like the goofy theories. Yeah, and I liked their food theories. I like their. I haven't looked at any of their fashion theories. It doesn't really. It doesn't appeal to me on paper. So I may eventually, but right now I'm not into it. But yeah, I mean, the thing I was saying though is that like I watch game and film theory. I did too all the time back in the day. I've slowed down recently, but I've also slowed down watching everybody. It's so much. I don't know what it is. When I was younger, I could just sit there and watch it for hours. And now I can barely play a video game for multiple hours. without, going into a depression or whatever. But it's really interesting. You'd think, like, I understand, so, like, if they were leaving to follow their own passion, and just to like stop doing full time, just because like it does take away a little bit from your content if you do that. Like, all you're doing when you're doing full time, like Moo, for instance, the Van Oz crew, you could tell like a lot of their job is kind of chasing trends. Getting into Minecraft during COVID, getting into Among Us for a while, Fortnite, everyone trying Fortnite a bunch, and some of them just doing only Fortnite. Yeah, I used to watch Moo all the time. Like, he was one of my favorite, like, because in that crew, it's actually kind of fun because they post the same videos pretty much, but you get to see like what parts did this person leave out, what parts did that person leave out. And I will say that I started to notice, because I used to watch Vanos and Moo, and then I'd go to like Terrorizer Wildcat or something like that. If I wanted to watch the same video that they posted that week. Just to see like the different perspectives, the different parts that I missed in this video, the different jokes and stuff. A Minecraft YouTuber, right? No. They're more of a. I think they started out as Call of Duty YouTubers, but they got really big in GTA. Like that's when they started like blowing up. I've never watched Minecraft YouTubers. I just never have. I did when like Minecraft was new. I watched, I think, Tobuscus play it, but he wasn't a Minecraft YouTuber. Yeah, I think I don't know. I totally see if YouTube is just not like. What if you just don't want to create a field? I mean, the worst thing you could ever do to somebody is force them into a creative field when they don't want to be in it. Because the only way you can be in a creative field for so long is passion, because it is torture. It is like self-inflicted torture. You have to constantly be learning new things, constantly be trying new things, and just like taking crazy risks and all this other stuff, and learning about your audience and everything. Like, what other job do you have to learn about your audience? Like a plumber. Does a plumber have to learn about their freaking audience? No. Man, that's really depressing. It is. I mean, you see it all the time with like the new movies that are coming out nowadays. These non-creative people are forced into creative positions, or just think they are creative because, oh, I can do something that I deem as original or whatever, and it just sucks. And I'm not saying, Moo's not creative, MatPat's not creative. They definitely are, and they probably learned a lot of creative traits because of the job that they had. But if you're not, like, actively loving it, it's not going to work. And I'm not saying you have to love it every single day or whatever, but if you're not getting excited about, oh, this new idea, this new project, this new concept, And the problem with YouTube is that it is kind of going away from creativity as well. I mean, I don't blame Mr. Beast for any of this, but I do see that Mr. Beast is the new trend, and it really is just like, if you want to do anything on YouTube, you kind of just have to spend a whole lot of money, take 3 months on a video, and that's how it is nowadays. Like, that's how you get trending. And there's something to be said that, like, obviously, you know, there's always been phases of YouTube where, you know, in the beginning, sketch comedy was a big thing in YouTube. And that died out pretty... I mean, it never really died, but it had to evolve to be more, I guess, mainstream. I don't know. More casual, I'd say. Like the whole Smosh thing. If you look at Smosh today versus Smosh back then, I just wonder, do you want to become a popular YouTuber, or do you like where you are now? I want to make money on it. I don't... Okay. I want to be able to sink time into YouTube and feel like it's worthwhile. Because the thing about my books is that, you know, even on the days I hate doing it, or the days I think I suck, I can at least look at the end and be like, okay, but, you know, there is an actual outcome here where I can do this over a bunch of stuff that I don't like doing. Like, my job isn't bad when I work at the kiosk. It's not bad, but it doesn't pay all the bills, and to be honest, I would rather be able to work my own schedule, like, start doing stuff like on my own and not have to answer to somebody. Not to mention do something that I'm actually proud of doing, because, I mean, yeah, it is work, but I never get home being like, oh man, I really changed the world today. Not that I really want to change the world. It's just more of like, you know, if you're doing something that, like, there's like this graph that you have to kind of be on when you pick a dream or pick a job. Do you want to get paid well? Do you want to get treated well? Do you want to do something that matters to you? It may not matter to the world, but it matters to you. And do you want to, like, do you want it to be fulfilling? Right? And you can't really have all four of those, but you can choose which ones you want. You know, like getting a job at Walmart. Maybe it pays better than you know, Denny's or wherever the heck you can get a job at, McDonald's or whatever. But it's not going to treat you well. It's not going to be fulfilling. It's not going to be anything else. So it's like, when you're picking out a career or a job, at least, you want it to do two things. Generally, you want it to pay you well. But if you don't need it to pay you well, then you definitely need it to treat you well, or else there's no reason to stay there. And I'm going to be honest, my job doesn't treat me the best. The only thing I see when I think about the future is depressing stuff. It's not... I don't know. It's really weird. This is what you really want in life. At least this is what I want. I don't want to retire. Everyone has a goal of like, oh, I'm going to work this long so I can retire and then never have to work again. But wouldn't you just rather be doing something, like, doing what you want to do rather than retire? Like, wouldn't you rather do something until you die? Like, if you could find something that you loved doing so much that it's actually better than not doing anything, wouldn't you rather have that? Yeah. I mean, of course. With the way that things are and stuff, yeah, it totally makes sense to worry about it. Especially like, let's say you grew up on YouTube. All of your YouTubers are probably going to not be YouTubers in the next 5 years. And it's because it's a whole different era. YouTube is not a poor man's game anymore. Streaming might be. It might still be a thing just because of community and, communication and whatnot. But, like, gaming videos or Let's Plays and stuff. Dude, I miss just watching a Let's Play. I hope I'm still here too, but I bet you I'm going to evolve a little bit, because what I'm hoping is that my writing does take off, not like, J.K. Rowling kind of take off, but, take off in the sense that I can now just do writing full time, or at least, part time, and then I'm going to fund my YouTube channel through the writing. And probably do a lot more like writing-based content, a lot more creative-based content. So like my videos and stuff like that. The idea of the Project Zomboid saga that I wanted to do, which was like I wanted to do. Basically, what I would do is I'd play Project Zomboid, record the footage, but not the audio.
Can you open this for me?
Yeah. Why is it wet?
Because I'm trying to wash it.
Good luck.
Why is it stuck?
Why is it spicy?
I'll get a little bit.
It's kind of hard to say what I want to do on YouTube, like what my goal is. Yeah, I know. It's almost 3. I don't know what my goal is on YouTube. I think what I really want is just kind of like the extent of the fame, at least. I want it to be I wouldn't even say, I was going to say Game Grumps, but not even that. I would like even less than Game Grumps. Like, honestly, I would like to be just kind of like, that YouTuber that when you say it to somebody else, you expect them not to know who they are. And then when they do know who that is, it's like, oh my gosh, I have a new friend, Like that kind of level. I want it to be so that, like, it does pay for itself, so I can put time into it and not feel like I'm wasting a bunch of time or wasting a bunch of energy on stuff. I do want to share experiences with people online, like when new games drop or whatever. Like I also want just like one of my goals, like, I don't have really most YouTubers like this do videos on only one game. Yeah, that's my problem, is that I could not do that. I literally could not do that. I don't know how people do. And that's how you kind of grow, is to do videos on just one game. I mean, look at Minecraft. Just in the last 3 videos, I've gained 2 subscribers, right? With that kind of, like, percentage, or that kind of, like, growth. Yeah, but then you get into the Captain Sparkle's, like, dilemma, where you'll hit a plateau. Where, like, you'll grow and you'll have a niche, but then when you want to, like, grow outside of that niche, you can't. it gets half as many views or even less, and you're just kind of stuck, and then you're stuck in this. Instead of it being a creative field, now it's a channeled creativity, or a restricted creativity, right? Where you can, like, it's like authors that only write one book series, but they write like 100 sequels and spin-offs in that book series. It's like you have a niche now, and you're definitely making money unless you just do second channel, and even then, yeah, exactly. Like that's the rut I don't want to get stuck in, And I also, just my personality, I get attracted to games for like a week and then I drop them, Like that's just what I do. I've always done that. And I probably will keep doing that, I would like to have another person here to like play games with me, because I feel like it's always funner to have two people just kind of like most people. Yeah, exactly. I think most people do not play the same game for 100 hours one week and then play another 100 hours the next week. Well, new games I could probably drop 100 hours into, but I won't touch them for another month or so. The woman. I mean, me and Winnie definitely are going to play games, like probably like, I don't know. I want it more like a, I don't know. Maybe me and Whitney can start doing it. I just... we possibly can. Like Matt Pat played with his wife on GT Live and stuff, and I always thought that worked out. Like their personalities really do mesh pretty well together. I just don't know how me and Whitney would do. But I think we'd work really well. Why is it doing this? I don't need all this dirt. I guess, well, the problem originally was that, like, when he wasn't into video games as much as I was, so, like, I don't know. But we could definitely do it, I guess. Especially on, like, horror games, I think she's really funny. Oh, hello! We're just talking about the state of YouTube right now. With all the people leaving and stuff. I just couldn't ever see myself being sustained by a creative field like YouTube, or writing, and then going back to a job. You know what I mean? Like I could not see it. And I think the problem that Moo had, or has, is that he's kind of lost his voice, Because, like, back in the day, when he'd play with his friends all the time, he had a very distinct personality that was different than everybody else's. And, but now that he's, like, more concerned about it being a job than it being fun, I think, he kind of lost, he lost some of it. And then he never really refound his new voice or anything like that. And that's why he got into a rut. That's why, everything just sucked. And why he was always the only reason why you'd be constantly thinking about your creative project is because you are trying to I'm done with YouTube. Yeah.
I just think like the only time you'd ever like be so obsessed with your creative project is when you're too focused on the money aspect than you are about the creativity aspect. Where you're too focused on the fans or on guidelines or on anything like that. Like that's when you start having fun. And it's really hard not to do that because obviously now that it's your job, you have to consider some of that. And I know it's going to happen to me if I start, full-time writing and stuff. I'm going to start to consider like, oh, the audience, like what do people want to see and stuff like that. But I'll have like again, it's just gonna be something I'm gonna have to learn when it happens, like how to rein back that and put forth what I want to do. I have to do that with my YouTube channel already, like Minecraft, for instance. It's like on Monday when I consider streaming, I don't know if I'm going to stream this or something else, and the only reason why I keep streaming this, really, I mean. I streamed it at first because I wanted to build and stuff, but after the first few streams, I was kind of done with it. But I keep streaming it because it does get views and it does get people to my channel, and that feels good. But there's also not something else that I'm like super passionate about, so it's not like, I'm not selling out or anything. It's just it seemed like the best thing to do. I guess. I don't know. When you get trapped in a creative field that is no longer really like... It's like getting trapped in a job that you don't like. And like a job that's not going anywhere. It's not changing in any way that's good. It's not, like, you never see yourself advancing. And I would say that probably the Vanoss crew gets more burnout than anybody else in that category because they all get, like, kind of roped in behind Vanoss. So they feel like no matter what they do, as long as Vanoss isn't around, like, it doesn't mean anything. Or they'll always just be remembered as part of the Vanoss crew. Of course, there's people that were in that crew that have branched out and actually become kind of their own, have their own voice, such as Wildcat and H2O Delirious. What was that? When I think about it, only few people do multiple games. Most YouTubers play a single game. Yeah, that's the new gaming thing. Like that's the new gaming culture. Is that like, and it's because it's easier to keep an audience that way. Think about how many times you found a new YouTuber and you just watched one game that they played for the first like 2 weeks of watching them. Before you branched out. Like when I first watched Game Grumps, I only watched like 3 games that they played before I started actually watching them regularly. And that's the reason. Back in the day, people would have 40 plus episodes in one Let's Play, and that would get you to know the person enough to go and watch their other stuff. Nowadays, like, there's no Let's Plays. And not to mention, Let's Plays aren't even, like, really... they don't do well anymore. I thought YouTube was an easy job. I mean, it is in the regards that, like, you get to stay at home and, like, you get to kind of do whatever you want. But the fact of, like, you have to kind of... You either have to... follow these trends, and once you start following the trends, you have to stay on them. Because now you're the trend follower guy. You do all the new stuff. Or you need to do your own thing. It's way more risky. It's way more whatever. But once you actually find like an audience, they'll watch whatever you play. Like Markiplier. Markiplier never plays more than like three episodes in any game. And I'll watch anything he plays. And it's because he's made like his channel around playing obscure games, indie games, and whatnot, and those are usually short. Like 8-Bit Ryan too. Oh yeah, 8-Bit Ryan. Like it's and that's really hard to do. And Smitty, yes. Like think about how many people probably stopped watching like the Vanoss crew and stuff after they stopped playing GTA. I mean, literally whenever they do play GTA, I go watch their videos. That's like a must watch for me. Yeah, I love Smitty. Smitty's awesome. He's like one of the OG like gaming YouTubers, I feel like. Or maybe no. I think it was somebody else. No, I think it's Smitty. He's also really funny and edgy. I mean, that's another big thing, is the edginess. Yeah. Like, I mean, when I was younger watching like Tobuscus and stuff, Tobuscus wasn't all that edgy. In fact, I'd say he was the opposite. Until, he got canceled, but... I don't know. It's a weird thing. Now, of course, the audience is going to understand because, like me, I'm like, what job is better than YouTube? You have a following. You can do stuff and get money for it. Like, you can do whatever you want and get money for it. But that's not how it is to him. I don't know. Again, it's probably not even about the money. To me, it's about the money because I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't understand. My goal in life, I've realized over the last year and stuff, because everybody at my job talks about retirement, and everybody that ever talked to me about writing and stuff talks to me about retirement, and I'm just like, retirement sounds awful. Okay? It sounds awful. Have you ever spent like a whole week just doing nothing? Nothing besides watching YouTube, watching TV, playing video games and stuff? Have you ever spent a whole week doing that? And while it might be, I have 3 days off right now, and I feel like it's awful. Not because I want to go to work, it just feels awful. Vacations, yeah. In the middle of working, like, especially at jobs that you hate, jobs that make you tired, like, if I was still working at the deli every day, I would feel amazing with this 3 days off. It would be awesome. because I would be so tired. You know, and it would be really nice, but I also would do nothing. I would deliberately do nothing. And that's the thing, though. But at the end of the day, like, think back, and you guys might be in high school and stuff. I used to watch YouTube all the time in high school and never really understood this, but think back to a day that you did a lot of stuff that you liked doing. Not just watch YouTube. I mean, like, you did something, you maybe it's not creative. Maybe it's not, anything. But you did something that you liked doing. Maybe it's hanging out with friends. Maybe it's hanging out with your family. Maybe it's you went on a trip one day, or you drove a bunch, or you went on a walk, or whatever. Like, think of that, and then think of a whole day that you spent just watching YouTube. Like, that's the difference, right? Now, what people think retirement is like sipping martinis on a beach, right? You're sitting. I think my Bluetooth thing is about to die, which is fine. We're just playing Minecraft, so you guys are gonna hear a little bit of echo. But don't worry about that. Give me 1 second. Like, everyone thinks, retirement is sitting on a recliner and watching the game. But I mean, for our generation, it'd probably be like playing the game. Sorry, 1 second, let me turn up my TV. You know how boring that would get? Even YouTube. Like, even the reason why you don't get bored watching YouTube is because for most of the day, or for most of your days, you don't get to watch YouTube. So when you come back to it and you lay down in your bed or sit down on a chair, you get to watch all the videos that you missed. So there's like hundreds of hours. But imagine you're fully caught up and only, 20 new videos that you're interested come out that day. And because how YouTube works now, those videos are 5 minutes long. There's 20 of them, but it lasts 100 minutes. Like, that's what people want their retirement to be? Just sitting around doing nothing? Like, that's nuts. Why would you ever want that? Wouldn't you rather just have your retirement be you're doing what you want? Like, wouldn't your retirement plan be you're doing work, like you're working, but it's the thing that you've always wanted to do and you could do forever? Yeah, you've done an entire day once, but imagine doing an entire day 6 days in a row. And then imagine that goes to 2 weeks in a row, and then a whole month in a row of nothing but YouTube. Heck, man, I'm super lazy. But like when you actually start doing stuff that you love, even if it's work. I've done it more than once. But you also had school and stuff, didn't you? Like, it wasn't just you woke up one day and from like when you woke up to when you went to bed, you watched YouTube, and then the next day you did that, and then the next day you did that. I didn't think you'd talk about these things. I don't know, it's just, like, I was just thinking about it, because retirement sounds awful. Why the hell would I work a job that I hate for 60 years just so I can retire for 20 years? And on top of that, all day, every day, on top of that, like, I'm just going to be sitting there. Like, everyone's ideal retirement is just doing nothing, and I don't get that. Yeah, I'll play games and watch you do. Like, again, I could do it, but I wouldn't be happy. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, like, once you actually spend a day doing something that you love doing, that gives you a sense of accomplishment, that gives you a sense of, forwarding momentum, it gives you just all the good stuff. Like, that's why. Well, here's the thing. In high school, I was super lazy. I was super lazy in high school, dude. I mean, I would like... I didn't do any sports besides golf. Okay, and that already is kind of a lazy man's sport. But I wouldn't do any sports besides golf. And then on top of that, when I would get home, I wouldn't do any homework, wouldn't do anything. I'd just lay down on my bed with my phone, and I would literally watch YouTube for the next, 10 hours without stopping. Dude, you're not lazy if you're like that in middle school. You know what you are? You're tired. You don't understand. The reason you're like that is, one, your body is freaking going nuts. And two, you're waking up way too early for your sleep schedule. And three, you're spending half the day at work. Like, you're spending over 8 or more hours at work, which they call school. But school is work. I mean, you're required to be there. You have to get permission to not be there. The only difference is you don't get paid. You have to pay to be there. You're at work. And then you get home and you get on you pull out your phone. And then you have days off, which are Saturdays, Sundays, maybe Fridays, depending on the type of schools that you have. And then you take those days off. You don't do anything. And then there's homework. Yeah, imagine if your job sent freaking work for you to do at home off of the payment schedule. That's what school is. Okay, so it is not lazy at all. Trust me, if your parents were doing the same thing and getting paid for it, they would do that too. I mean, as an adult, you kind of learn how to, manage everything and do 8 hours of work. But, I mean, 8 hours of work as a freaking, teenager, especially early teenager in middle school, is a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot. Anyone that says any different is lying to you. It is a lot. And when you get home, especially YouTube and stuff, when you go to school, you're kind of forced in the social interaction with everybody while working. So if you're a person that isn't energized by forced social interaction, which is almost everybody, you're gonna have to decompress, and most of the time, that's all the time you get for decompressing. Social interaction, yeah, dude. I remember. I loved when school was out because I could do whatever I wanted, But then you start to realize, just because you get to do whatever you want doesn't mean that makes you happy. I think what really makes people happy is doing hard stuff that you want to do. Like this, for instance. Do you think I'm happy whenever I, mine out 1,000 freaking stone? No. Do you think I'm happy while I'm building the castle that looks like a pile of shit right now? No. But do I like looking at it when it's done? Hell yeah. Do I like thinking about how it's going to look when it's done? Yeah. The more you talk, the more I get depressed. Well, it's true. The moment, like, it kind of sucks because when you're in high school, or at least when I was, I wanted to be rich just so I could lounge around every day, and that's because when you're in high school, lounging around is the best thing. Like, it is awesome. You feel like you're in complete control. You're doing everything, and you think it makes you happy, which it probably does for a little while. Everyone needs to lounge around a little bit. Why did I grab axes instead of shovels? And in high school, I feel like it's different too, because I could just lounge around forever, and it's because I had a either stressful or productive day at school. I wasn't expected anything up. Like, I didn't have to do anything for rent. I didn't have to do anything for anything, so I could just play a video game all day. Heck, most of the day at school, when I was zoning out, was just me contemplating what I was going to do when I get home. But then, here's the thing, is during that, and this is just me, right? You can have passions about anything else, but during the days that I was the boredest or whatever, I would have these moments of oh my gosh, because I'll think about stories that I wanted to write and whatnot, and I would just get totally sucked into thinking about it for so long. And I realized, that's what I want to chase, my whole life. I don't want to get absorbed by that feeling, but I want to chase it. And that's the thing, is that once you find the goal that's yours, not one that, your school gives you, like graduating college or getting a master's degree or whatever. Once you find the dream that is yours, you'll never be more happy than when you're working towards it. Sometimes I write entire stories. That's awesome.
I found out a way to clean them up.
Yeah?
Dish pods.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hot water, and then you scrub the shit out of it with your hands. And it's clean. It's white now.
Interesting.
And make it smell good. And have clean floors. Look at this. Yeah, it's better than Clorox. It's better than Clorox.
I just get a boost of determination. Yeah, dude, that's what I live on. I'll have 10 days that I'm in a rut, but the 2 days afterwards where I have determination and I know where I'm going and everything, it makes it worth it. And it doesn't make any sense. Because really, to me, even in my head, it doesn't make any sense. Because I remember loving just freaking laying there for hours on my bed watching Game Grumps. Or watching, Vanoss. Or watching Game Theory. Or anything. You're talking about depressing shit. Yeah, well. It really isn't depressing, though. I mean, maybe it really sounds depressing, I guess. I don't know. I think the whole... I always thought, especially when I was in high school, thinking in the future of just so I wake up every day and I go to work so I can come home and have 3 hours to myself. But I don't have 3 hours to myself because I'll probably have a wife and kids and a dog. So I'll have maybe 30 minutes for myself. 2 hours of... Game Theory is giving away. I know. That's what started this whole conversation, really. But when I was a kid, that's what I imagined being an adult was. It's just because that's what my parents did. And yeah, my parents didn't go to work. My dad owned a business making maps, and my mom worked from home. But it was still like, we already talked about it 20 minutes ago. Yeah, it's still just like, why would I ever be okay with that? I'm not okay with that. When I was in high school, I wasn't okay with that. Just imagine if your high school schedule was 8 hours long, and then you got home, and you got 30 minutes by yourself to do whatever you wanted, and then the rest of the day was, taking care of everybody else. Being around everybody else. Paying for everybody else. And I just, you just hit this. It's hard because in high school it feels like there's really no other directions to go. But you just need to sit down and ask yourself honestly. Because you have to do something. You're not going to get paid watching YouTube. You're not going to get paid to be lazy. So, that's why having a pet is emotionally good. Yeah. But, you have to do something. And it has to involve money. So, you have to ask yourself, what is something I am willing to do for the rest of my life that will make me happy? With no plans of retirement, no plans of this, no plans of that, no plans of being rich, no plans of glamour or anything. Because generally, what comes with being rich is even less time to yourself. A lot of us think it's, you just get to lounge around because you have so much money, you can do whatever you want. It's like, no. Usually rich people work twice as much as, normal people. And get even less vacation days and whatnot. And yeah, when they do get vacation days, they're freaking awesome and dope. They have their own private jets and whatnot, but what's the point when you can only use it 5 times a year? That's the thing that really changed my perspective on all of it, because it's I hated the fact that work was just this meaningless way to get money for no reason. But when you finally sit down and ask yourself honestly, what am I willing to do for the rest of my life until I die? What would make me happy? Also, why are you flattening this? So I'm making it level, and I'm just going to flatten it down to the flattest, to the lowest point, and then that's really it. Because this is going to be the bottom floor of this castle. The craziest thing to me is the fact that I work with people that are way older than me, and people that are the same age as me, and they don't have any goal. They work at a Smith's, and that's just what they do. That's just their lives. Yeah, they may have kids, and they're, supporting their kids and whatnot, but, they don't have any end game. They're not trying to get anywhere. They're just trying to make ends meet. And that's the most depressing place you could be. I finally trapped a fly under the trash can. I don't know. It's just so... think about what you love doing with your friends. Or even just watching YouTube. You could become a movie reviewer. There's... anything that you love doing has a way to make money. You might have to learn like 100 other things just for that to work out, but it can work out. Like me, when I was making stories up in my head, you know, when I was in high school, I didn't want to write them at first because I hated writing. I always thought like, oh, you know, it's gonna be like a TV show, and I always thought that I was just gonna fall out of the freaking sky. That, you know, I was gonna be able to make a TV show one day. And then I realized, you know, thinking more and more on it, technically I have videos that I could upload, but I don't. And that's another thing. Maybe there's a passion that isn't normally monetized that you could actually monetize. People freaking do anything. There are people that monetize their Uber driving on YouTube. They monetize a job. An already kind of self-employed job on YouTube, and they get money, and they have followers and whatnot. Dude, I've thought about just like live streaming an entire day's work at my job. I think it'd be awesome. Well, I don't think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be boring as all hell, for sure. But I bet people would watch it. Oh, I'm out of shells. Anyway. Yeah, it would be boring. But don't you think watching an Uber driver is boring? The dude, it's not even showing the road, it's just showing his face while he's driving. People watch it. You could have a cam just watching your dog all day and monetize that. Yeah, they probably would. But it's like, whatever you can think of, there is an audience like for that. Because I bet you there's a bunch of people out there that would say watching a guy mine and build a freaking castle in Minecraft is the most boring thing you could ever do. And yet, I have 2 people watching. And it's not just because that's what I'm doing, but I'm also talking. You know, it's... Dude, people watch freaking sports stats. They watch people talk about sports stats. Not even watch the sport. People talking about it. People make up their own fake teams in their heads and fake play them against other fake teams. I mean, that's just D&D. I mean, that's straight up just D&D. Like, if you think something's too boring, yeah, exactly. If you like the person doing it, then it's not. Then it's interesting. Like, imagine if Mark applied for freaking McDonald's and then recorded an 8-hour-long video of him at a McDonald's shift. I bet you there are thousands of people that would have watched that from beginning to end. So it's like you can monetize anything. And that's the cool thing about YouTube. And that's what I don't get about people leaving. You know? If the thing you're doing on YouTube isn't working, there's millions of other things you can do on this site. Millions of other things you can do on the site. Like subathons, yeah. I just don't get it. I've thought about it, and I don't think I'll ever get it. I think it comes from a place of being burnt out. And I just don't get being burnt out. I mean, I get being exhausted. But burnt out's a whole different thing. Burnt out is like where not only are you no longer even having thoughts, you know, like creative thoughts about something, but like you are not passionate about it at all. And I just think there's kind of no excuse for it. I mean, I get, like Matt Pat stuff, like you have a family, you need to put your family first. That's totally true. And if that's like how Matt Pat wants to do it, that's how he wants to do it. If that's how he wants to do it, that's how he wants to do it. I just don't understand losing the passion on YouTube because you can do anything. If you're losing the passion on YouTube, I kind of think it's your own fault. And maybe that's a hot take. Maybe I'm totally wrong about this, but it kind of feels like your own fault. It's a hot take. Yeah, it probably is. But, like, especially people that already have a following, they're making money and stuff. They can do other things. They may not make as much money, sure. But they can do other things. No one is, like, forcing them to stay doing the thing that they're doing. It's like Captain Sparkles. He's not doing Minecraft anymore. He's doing his last playthrough, and then he's done. He's not going to be doing Minecraft anymore. And yeah, he's going to have a drop in viewership for sure. He's going to lose subscribers permanently. But he is doing it because he has no more passion for that specific project. The Team 4-Star, they're a bridge series of Dragon Ball Z. I don't even know if it's that they don't have enough passion for the next project. It was just that it's too hard to do it. So they don't, and they do a bunch of other stuff now. A lot of it is Dragon Ball Z related, but I don't know. Yeah, but who cares? Like bottom line is there would be no community without them. So, and why would the community want them to be miserable? Because you can't help yourself from being miserable. I bet you if I did Minecraft videos for a whole year, I would be the most miserable person on the planet. I would not be happy. That's just how it would be. That's also where, like, people start feeling like it's just a job. Like, going and doing this is just a job. Someone played Terraria for a whole year. Damn. But, like, think about it. Like, that mentality of, like, oh, it's just a job. I'm just, I just need to get it done. That comes from that place of just, like, total misery in what you're doing. What up? Getting a lot of people on here. Well, I don't know. It's just something I just don't understand, and maybe I will understand eventually, but and it just didn't make any sense to me. That one of the things is that, like, well, the schedule doesn't work, and I kind of get that, I guess. Hello, I'm doing fine. I'm just ranting about people leaving YouTube, I guess. I don't want to rant about it. Like, I get it. I totally get it. I just think, in all honesty, I think that at least one of the people that have announced that they're leaving YouTube will probably return. They may not return in this, like, to do the same thing that they were doing, but I think they're going to be back. It just doesn't make any sense. Maybe I'm just in denial, I don't know. I'm just afraid that a YouTuber that I really care about is going, like, YouTubers that I really care about are going to just, like, throw it in. MatPat won't go, but he will appear sometimes. Yeah, I think MatPat will just be, like, a cameo or two. Probably whenever the next FNAF game drops, he's probably going to be the one that plays it, and that'll be that. But like the whole map thing, I think makes the most sense. Like his is actually like a job. He has to do research. He has to do all this other stuff. They have to have meetings about the videos that they're making. I mean, his is like legitimately a job. I totally understand where he's coming from. I just don't understand where some of the other ones are coming from. It's like complaining about the schedule. And I get, like, if you're playing with your friends, like, you don't really get to control the schedule, right? But you can. You can totally control the schedule. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, when that's your job, and you're trying to make it entertaining, so you have to come up with, like, wild theories and stuff, and try to connect them all, and that's, like, just what you do. Dude. That would be nuts. I couldn't even... Like, I do that with books. Like, when I come up with stories, I'll stay awake at night thinking about stuff. But it's not to, like, the extent of like, trying to figure out somebody else's project. It's just trying to figure out my own project. I also think that the Vanoss crew isn't doing itself any favors by everyone, like how it works now. And I think that's one of the biggest things that, like, why Moo left is because it's been 2 hours 30 minutes. Damn. Yeah, I need to get off. But I think that was one of the biggest reasons why Moo left was the scheduling. Like, he just never knew when he was going to be working or not. And that sucks. I've had schedules like that from actual jobs. I say actual jobs, I mean, like, from, like, employment jobs. Where you don't know what your schedule is going to be that week until, like, Saturday. The day before the week starts. Like, I've had recently jobs like that, and you don't plan anything, everything sucks, and you get into, like, this weird rut in your mind because you can't hang out with friends, you can't really go out and eat, you can't really do anything, and you're not getting paid enough, to really make it worthwhile. But in a job where you gotta pick your own hours, I mean, Moo definitely has the charisma. If he lets himself do it, he definitely has the charisma to carry a solo Let's Play. Or a solo anything. There's also a bunch of other, like, crews that he can play with. And he has. So it's like, all he needs to do, I guess, and it's probably what he's going to have to do now that he's going to have an actual full-time job outside of YouTube, is you set hours. Like, this is what I'm going to stream. I'm going to try to make it work with everybody else, but if no one else shows up, I'm just going to record something, or I'm just going to stream, or whatever. I mean, that's what I kind of do, and if I don't feel like doing it that day, I don't do it that day, but that's mostly because I don't make any money on it, so it's not a huge deal. But, like, that, like, you just needed to do that. That way, it's not a huge deal if you have to miss the group playing together. It's not a huge deal with the scheduling issues, because you have a bunch of videos on your backlog that you can just pump out content. And it doesn't have to be the best content in the world, but anybody can do a solo Let's Play. Anybody. And I mean it. Anybody can. All you have to do is play the scariest game that you know, and everybody will watch it. If YouTube has taught me anything, it's if you just play something scary and react to it, and you don't have to have a face cam, per se, but if you just play something scary, you'll be fine. And maybe that's not the game that he wants to play, that's totally fine. Then come up with another thing. I just got into this YouTuber, Lethal Company, yeah. But that's like, that's funner with friends, I'd imagine. But I just got into this YouTuber not too long ago that I've watched all of his videos already. And what he does, he's normally a streamer, right? A lot of YouTubers nowadays are normally streamers on Twitch. But what he does is he picks games, generally horror games, but it could be any game, and he does the most outlandish challenge possible. So he'll pick like Outlast, for instance, and he'll put permadeath on, and then he won't research or even attempt playing it before, and just go in blind almost, and then just play the whole thing like that. What's his name? Oh, let me tell you. I should definitely plug him. He is so funny. His name is Snamwich. So SNAMWICHES. And he does freaking hilarious challenges. Like, he'll do Dead Space 3, but if he dies, he has to restart the whole game. And yeah, of course you have to have some kind of personality, because I would lose my freaking mind. I won't even play permadeath on like Last of Us, you know, because that game is long as shit, and I would probably cry if I died, like even 2 hours in, you know, because it's just like, oh my gosh, that would be a really fun thing to do, though. Excuse me. Oh, because of that. Okay. Makes sense. He is really funny. And, I mean, he only posts like a video, like the most recent video is 5 days ago. The video before that, I think it's 4 weeks ago. Let's see. Yeah, he posts like one video a month, almost. Yeah, exactly. He just says crazy achievements. And he posts a video like a month. One video a month. Of course, he has Twitch, and he goes and streams his attempts, which would be awesome. I would love to do something like that. I thought about doing some of the challenges that he did, just because they're really freaking funny. I mean, people love to see other people rage. People love to see other people get scared. People love to see other people react, just in general. So, like, if you think you can't do it by yourself, you definitely can. And if you can't, do what I do. Just stream it. Because if one person's in the chat, it's 8 times more entertaining, and you will stream much longer. I did do Portal 2 multiplayer mode. I don't think I streamed it, though. I have it on the Switch. Me and my wife might do that one day. Now that she's getting more into video games. Me and my wife actually might start doing Let's Plays together. Thinking about it, I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, actually. It makes a hell of a lot of sense. I don't know why I haven't done that. Probably just because me and my wife are very finicky. I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that today or playing that game today. Just because. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If you like doing something, there is always a way to monetize it. Even Olliot, or whatever, however you pronounce her name. If you like watching YouTube, dude, all you have to do is make a React channel and then just watch YouTube as a living. Like, that's all you have to do. People do that and they have no skill at all. If all you have to do is laugh, you can make a React channel. Heck, you can watch movies and react to them. You can watch TV shows and react to them. Heck, you could just watch my streams and react to them. Anyway. Thanks everyone for watching. I always hate leaving when there's like 5 people watching, but it always happens with Minecraft for some reason. And I'll see you guys maybe Monday. I'm not sure. Definitely not Tuesday. Tuesday I work at the deli and yeah, exactly. I have videos in stock too. I work at the deli on Tuesdays, or on Tuesday, not Tuesdays. So definitely not Tuesday. Wednesday, probably. Most likely. If not Wednesday, Thursday. Anyway, so probably Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday next week. And I'll see you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe and like the video.